Everybody told us one thing: study hard, get a degree, get a good job. Sounds clean, sounds beautiful. Almost like a scam with good packaging. Because today, millions of students are doing everything right and still ending up in the most tragic place possible, qualified and unemployed, but underpaid enough to regret the whole personality upgrade. So what happened? Did education stop working? Or did the world quietly change the rules while everybody was busy highlighting notes in blue pen? Because here's the weird part. We have more degrees than ever, more colleges than ever, more certificates than ever, and still, why am I struggling? That question isn't dramatic. That question is reality speaking politely. Let's not jump to lazy conclusions. It's not just students are lazy. That argument usually comes from people who got jobs before Wi-Fi became competitive. And it's not education is useless. That sounds cool until your doctor believes it. The real issue, education was built for a world that needed slow change, stable careers, and predictable paths. But today, the job market changes faster than people change their bio after one internship. A degree used to be a signal. It told employers, this person is trained, reliable. Now, a degree often says only one thing. This person survived a system. Not useless, just incomplete. Because today, employers are asking, can you actually do the job? And that's where many graduates freeze, like internet in a moving train. You learned theory for years. The job wants skills, tools, communication, speed, and emotional stability. Basically, a student, an employee, and a therapist in one human. Here's the second issue. Education teaches for exams, jobs hire for execution. Exams ask, define marketing. Jobs ask, why did your campaign fail and how fast can you fix it? One rewards memory. The other rewards usefulness. And usefulness pays rent. Now people say, but I studied so hard. Yes, and that effort matters. But effort in the wrong direction still leads you to the wrong destination. It's like training for a marathon and finding out the race is cycling. Same energy, wrong game, expensive confusion. There was a time when a degree made you special. Now, it makes you normal because when everyone has a degree, no one stands out. This is called degree inflation, more degrees to more competition to less value per degree. And now, even degrees need backup. At this point, many resumes sound like I survived years of exams, deadlines, and group projects. And the company replies, great. Do you have 3 years of experience? Here's the shift nobody explains clearly. The world is rewarding skills faster than degrees: communication, digital skills, sales, design, AI tools. Problem solving. Because a degree says I learned, a skill says I can deliver, and delivery is what gets paid. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most students realize this too late because nobody told them early enough that education is not the finish line, it's the starting point. But it was sold like the destination. That's why the disappointment hits so hard. Many students aren't unemployable. They're just unprepared for reality. No portfolio, no real projects, no practical exposure, just a certificate waiting to impress someone. But the recruiter is thinking, can you solve a real problem today? In school, you get marks for remembering. In jobs, you get paid for being useful. That's the difference. So no, education is not useless, but the promise around it, that's outdated. We were told study to degree, to job, to stability. But reality is study to skill, to proof, to network, to job, to stability. Less simple, more real. So the solution isn't to stop studying, it's to study smarter. Build skills early. Understand what the market actually needs, because today, a degree without skill is like a phone without battery. It looks good, but it doesn't work. And that is the real problem. Not that education failed, but that the world stopped paying for attendance. Now, it pays for output. So mate, don't just chase degrees. Build something real people would actually pay for. Thanks for sticking with me. If this hit home, please share it, subscribe, and drop your honest thoughts below. I show up because you show up. See you in the next video. Take care.